Hey YouTubers, Raven here.
Starfire.
And today we're talking about Wynonna Earp.
Season 4, Episode 4. Afraid!
Yes. I thought it was a great episode.
It was,
I
yeah.
liked it. I enjoyed it. I'm curious about what Nicole did with the family.
With the Clanton family.
Is Clanton?
Yes.
Okay. Clantons? Yes. What... I mean, obviously she did, she had them, get Waverly out of Eden.
At a price.
Right, but what was the price?
Magic always comes with a price.
Be careful, dearie, because magic always comes with a price.
It's true.
Oh, I miss that.
I don't miss
Not the show.
the
But
show.
I miss Gold.
Yes.
In general, and his little wicked.
But I do not
ways.
miss the show.
No.
I'm glad it's over.
Yes, very much so. If you're somehow wondering what we're talking about and you missed the bus entirely, that was Once Upon a Time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Forever bitter over Neil.
Right? There's a dude came through the drive-thru kind of looked like him one time the other night. Oh my gosh. I was like, okay, I'll get you that water. Anyways, Wynonna.
Yeah.
I
like how they're incorporating in the whole, Wyatt Earp and Clanton rival that's still going on even now,
really
2 decades later, because they're still mad at the Earps. They still have this thing against them.
Yeah, but is it really their descendants, or is it demons come back? You know what I mean?
It could be. I don't know. But
so that's why I'm really...
I mean, the whole, when she discovered what the branding symbol was...
Right.
That was the Clantons, and, it went back to the OK Corral and everything with Wyatt Earp and all of that.
But, no one knew that Wynonna found her way into Eden. And, as soon as all the demons started showing up, Black Badge took over the area. Why would Clantons come? No one outside of Purgatory knew, besides the demons, that, that the Earps were gone.
Yeah.
So, my whole thing is that, I don't know. How would the Clantons know unless they were demons? So therefore, they're not even actual people anymore.
Yeah.
So technically speaking, they're not humans. So it's not really the Clanton family that has a beef. It's what I'm saying?
It's the demons that had been ascended from the Clantons.
Yeah, because the only way that Wynonna would recognize the dude that came after her, unless he's someone who used to live in the town and they turned him, because it seems like we know that they can turn people into the hunters, because poor boy.
Billy.
Yeah. But if he's not some random village person, the village idiot, if he's not some random village person from the past couple seasons, then he would have to be a revenant that they called forward or something, because up till now, revenants were really the only demons we were dealing with.
Yeah.
So, besides vampires and witches. But witches aren't really demons, they're usually humans with abilities or whatever.
They're humans that practice witchcraft.
Yeah. So, not demons, but...
They're Wiccans.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I would say Wiccan. There are differences between witches and Wiccans.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, so I don't know, because when the boy did the whole, like, eye chain, like, you know, like, when he was like, I
basically
put myself in it, like, your place. Okay. Then it's just like, well, he looked very demonic. Like, the black eyes started, like, the decaying of the face there, and then he went back to normal, which is good. Yeah. But, like, he got the sunken, sullen black eye bit that demons have. So I'm just like, is he actually human? But yeah, you know, like, I'm just like,
yeah, I mean, obviously what Nicole did will have its consequences.
Well, yeah, I mean, at the end of the episode, like, the jar opened and whatever the hell, like, insects or something?
It looked like it was branches.
Yeah, but then it started, like, making flapping, like, it sounded like locusts for a minute.
Maybe.
So I don't know if, like, the little bitty branches just, like, hit each other and made it sound like locusts, or, like, if they turned into bugs because the magic mist turned into something, you know? And then just, like, flew into her mouth, and then we saw the preview where she's like, oh, this isn't good. It, like, or, like...
She's like, what's happening to me?
Yeah.
And were they at a wedding? In the
promo? Yep.
So that was supposed to be their wedding?
Yeah. And
Waverly's not there.
No, because apparently Nicole did something, and Waverly won't show up because of it.
Yeah.
She probably, like, maybe the stuff inside of her is allowing the clans to control her, and, like, maybe we saw a fire. Maybe she burnt down the homestead.
Maybe. With Waverly locked inside.
And she wasn't locked in.
Well,
she was like, stuck in the bedroom. And then, like, notice everything. So it was probably she's just stuck. But, like, that's... I don't know.
Because the next episode is called Holy War, part 1 and 2. So, well, part 1 is next week, part 2 is the week after. But, yeah, so...
Yeah.
I mean, obviously because what she brought back, I'm assuming came from Eden, that it's probably something biblical. That either the Clantons are controlling her, or it's something that they're controlling through that. I don't know, but, like, it's definitely something of, like, big epic proportions that is affecting her and controlling her in some way. So,
yeah. Yep.
I'm glad Jeremy's back helping the team.
Yes.
He's fun, and I like him.
He is. I love how he was just like, yeah, she's never killed a demon before. Have you? And she's like, no, that's a lot.
You kept saying her name wrong. And she's like,
didn't.
No, but that lady was.
Yeah.
And she's like, Wynonna Earp.
Right? Wynonna having Earp.
Yeah.
Like, is she, like, saying ARP or something?
It's not ARP, it's Earp.
Right? Oh, and, like, because, you know, like, Black Badge was basically utterly destroyed recently, you know? Like, you had, like, a bunch of the higher-ups were murdered. Murdered. They were murdered.
I didn't realize that the girl who was in, the last episode that was doing that party for Nedley was one of
Clanton.
Was a Clanton.
Well, it's not their last name. It's not the sheriff's last name. Yeah. It's not her last name, so we wouldn't have known.
Right. But I mean, I was kind of surprised, I guess. Maybe not surprised. I just didn't expect it.
I mean, once they introduced the family of Clanton, I was like, but we only saw the old woman and a child. It's a family. And I was like, there's just two people running the town that we know nothing about.
And then when Billy was telling, Wynonna, or Waverly and Nicole and Rachel about it, he said his siblings and then Ma'am and, other people. So.
Yep. But I like how in order, like, the person running Black Badge, like, she was freaking, like, some assistant director of, like, a fishing thing or whatever.
Just like, fish bump.
Yeah. Like, she, like, did, like, a wildlife and game or whatever, and, like, she was over fishing, and not even over it, like, she only took control because the person in charge, like, left, and then they came back, and she was like, no. Oh, wow. Like, and now she's in charge of Black Badge.
Yeah.
Sorry. But, like, seriously? Like, why would they put someone like that in charge of Black Badge? I mean, she did say they asked for volunteers. I don't know why she volunteered for, like, demon stuff, but I don't think she knew what it was until she joined, because they keep that stuff under wraps. But she damn freaking volunteered for the wrong job. A woman needs to go find another career.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, I don't know. How is she supposed to, like, make a difference there? Like, she's supposed to, like, take care of the demon problem, kind of, right?
Yeah.
But she's not doing anything about it. Like, and even the workers, like, I'm not gonna die for this lame-ass town. It's like, that's your job. Your job is to kill the demons, whether you die or not.
Yeah, basically.
Like, I'm sorry, you're an idiot. You really are.
Well, he ran off like an idiot.
He really is the wiener. Yeah, the wiener that had the key. And the precious gun is gone. We never got to find out what the do not push red button does.
The peacemaker's gone.
Yeah, that's not the gun I was talking about.
Oh, the gun. Yeah, the other one.
Yeah, the do not push red button.
Or it will turn you into guacamole.
No, the gun itself turns you into guacamole. The do not push red button was for apocalyptic end time shit.
Oh.
Yeah. I wanted to see what the gun did when it went apocalyptic mode.
Well, I guess it's not time for that. That's why we didn't see it.
Well, yes. But it's not even half of its actual size anymore.
I know.
And I thought that when she laid it on the thing, that because the way it got cut, like, I was like, dude, the do not push red button is just gonna activate because whatever, like, thing was holding the charge for it totally got annihilated.
Yeah.
And she just laid it on alcohol. I know I said it wrong. I just like to mispronounce things, and I'm doing it today because I'm happy right now. I don't know why.
She laid it on the booze.
She did. She blamed it on the alcohol.
She blamed it on the alcohol.
The alcohol.
Sorry.
But yeah, like, just.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna go, and then it's gonna because of alcohol. So.
Because it's flammable.
Yeah. Yeah. One explosion and a bigger explosion.
I don't know. It was probably because because of the way, like, the zombie cut it off, and, like, just the little part of the gun that was left, and, like, you saw, like, the little flashes of, like, sparking happening. Maybe because, like, it burned it out after that, her putting it on top of the alcohol just didn't affect it. I don't know.
No, like, what I'm saying is I thought the gun would explode, like, whatever the button is supposed to do, because it got busted like that. Oh, yeah. And then the alcohol, because the gun explodes, would explode.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's what I said.
Yeah.
And, it didn't, because I'm pretty sure that would have been a focal point of the camera for a moment, because Doc would have lost his, alcohol for the bar. Dang, you know, didn't be his blood in that cup.
Yeah. But he was nowhere to be found.
I do hope he goes back for the truck though, gets his alcohol and puts it into glory hole. I just can't get over the name of the bar. Or, you know, demon hangout. I don't know. Yeah. I love that that's what it's called. I don't know.
They should call it holy water. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
I mean, it's a place where all the bad people hang out.
Yeah. Which is why they went totally gross with it.
Yeah.
But there should be another bar where all the humans go called holy water. That'd be hilarious. And you have, like, that stupid half demon from episode 1, like, coming in like, I could have some holy water.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I could have some glory hole, because he belongs to both. I don't know. Like, I want to see him again, though, because, like, even though he's half demon, he was adorkable. And I think that he'd make a good new addition to the team, not just Rachel, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. Who was he again?
He was just Wynonna's cellmate.
Oh, okay.
He's a half demon.
The one at the beginning of
in the first episode.
Yeah. He'd be fun.
Yeah. He'd be the one, like, totally scared of doing everything. Much like, I can't believe I'm forgetting his. The Black Badge kid.
Jeremy.
Yeah. I know his name, but I just couldn't think of it for a moment. Much like Jeremy was when he first joined the team.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. Like, the half-demon kid could be the same, you know?
Yeah.
And, I don't know, I think that would be just adorable. I do hope that they save, what's his name, Billy? And, like, turn him back before he murders Rachel. Because I like Rachel. And they both like each other, and I hope that they can last more than, like, one episode. So, that would be nice. Even if he is a demon, you know? Like, I'm perfectly fine with human demon, you know? Like,
obviously.
It happens a lot in all our TV shows.
I mean, Charmed, Buffy,
Supernatural. Buffy, vampires are demons.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like them both.
I
do. I like both Buffy and Bangle. Or Bangel, however you say their name. But Buffy and Angel are my favorite. But I like Spike and Buffy for different reasons. Like, especially in the last few seasons.
He's able to give her what she wants, and Angel wasn't.
Yeah, and so I like them, and especially in, like, 5, 6, 7, I really like them. But, like, early on, it was Angel and Buffy.
Yeah.
And yeah, Supernatural. Definitely.
Yep. I mean, we even had Angel Demon
Meg and Cass. I missed them so much. I missed them so much. But we did get to see her again in this season, and I was so happy, even though,
she came back as Meg?
Yes.
Mm.
And they did had interaction, but they didn't, like, get together.
But they had, like,
they had interaction.
And
yeah. I was like, I miss this so much.
Right? Meg and Cass.
Yeah, it was like, I forgot what episode it was. It was one where they brought back a bunch of, like, people that we had seen before. And, like, Cass runs into her when, like, they're trying to get into hell or they're trying to get into a certain place, and she's there.
And she just lets them through. Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
And she calls him what she called him, and they have interaction, and I'm like, oh my gosh!
I miss her!
But yeah.
They were like, out of the entire series, like, because it
even though it was so brief, like, we didn't get very much with them at all, like, I still loved them.
Yeah, they're the highlight of the show for me now.
Yeah. I mean, I liked Dean and Lisa. Like, when they were together.
Yeah.
But
I liked anyone who Dean was with.
Yeah.
And then he just made them forget about him, so.
But yeah, Meg Steele.
I die for that.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Like, I have no problem with Rachel getting with Billy. Like,
Jensen's gonna be on season 3 of The Boys. The Amazon show.
Oh.
Yeah, when Supernatural's over, he's gonna be on that. And then Jared is gonna do a Walker reboot.
Yeah, he's gonna be a Walker. I'm not watching that.
Me either.
I watched the original.
Me too.
It's fine. I got enough Walker.
Me too. At least this one isn't gonna be Chuck Norris, though.
Right. But like, I want Rachel to get a happy season.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure when they send the Clinton family to hell, because you know it's gonna come. Sending those suckers to hell, you're probably gonna end up having to send him too.
Send them back to hell.
Because she told that devil to take them back.
But yeah, I mean, because it's such a dark show, a dark, angsty show, like, you know, the characters need to have some happiness once in a while.
Right.
Like, you know, and I mean, I know they're not going to make it easy for Way Hot, because why would they make it easy? That keeps with the drama and the angst.
Yeah.
But, you know, I would like to see them at least have some type of happiness. And they have been.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Right? Rachel walks in on them on this episode. Oh my gosh. As soon as that happened. I mean, the first time they was just kissing.
But still.
And then the second time they was full on naked on the floor.
They were wrapped in blankets.
Yes. But I mean, come on. That was a little more skin than they
on the floor.
That was a little more skin than she wanted to see from them.
Yeah.
But like
I would have been like, Phoebe, my eyes.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh. But like, as soon as that happened, like, I turned to her, I'm like, that's like the equivalent of your little sister walking in on you. I mean, it is.
So embarrassing.
Right. So, I love that they just died laughing after Rachel left.
Like, you never know when people are gonna come back home.
That's why you close the door. Preferably locked.
But they were in a room where there wasn't a door.
I know. Yeah.
So that wasn't possible.
I know. Just, you know.
They were asking for it.
They were. But I have a feeling that Rachel's usually gone longer than that, which is why Nicole kind of...
No, I know.
Didn't.
I know, but I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
You know, if you're going to be doing stuff like that in a room that's not locked, then you have to expect people to walk in on you.
Right? And, like, they hadn't seen Wynonna all day, and she's supposed to be sleeping out in the barn. Like, when did you imagine the bitch was gonna walk in the door? Like...
They're just so wrapped up in each other that they don't care.
I would have loved for Wynonna to walk in on them and, like, hear her snarky remark.
Oh, yeah, that would have been great.
I would love to hear that remark.
I would have rather it had been Wynonna than Rachel.
Right. I mean, I don't know. Like,
but Wynonna was in a separate story.
She was dealing with Jeremy and Black Badge.
You know. But if it happens more, which I'm sure it will definitely happen more, she will say something.
After Waverly gets over whatever the hell thing wrong Nicole did this time.
Yeah.
You know. Well, actually, you know what? It is kind of Nicole's turn to go batshit on their relationship because, what was it? Was it the first year that it wasn't the first season. I think it was second season when Waverly went kind of batshit in their relationship because something went wrong with Waverly.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Like, she full on tried to get all over Nicole during Halloween and when they were doing the Halloween bash at the high school.
Was that season 2?
I think that was 2. Because it wasn't 1.
Yeah.
And 1 is when they kind of started everything.
2 is when she was pregnant, Wynonna.
Yeah. But, like...
Well, part of the way through the season. But
yeah. And then most of 3.
No, she had already had it by the time they did 3, yeah.
Right. Right. Yeah. But, you know, it's just like, you know, it's Nicole's turn.
Yeah.
And, like, what she wore for the wedding confused me. Like, what was going on with her? Like, her headgear and whatnot? Like, was she just, like, was it just, like, really tight, like,
it
ponytail?
Like a gothic, it looked like a gothic
right.
wedding with, like, black lace and, like...
Yeah, and I don't really think that's Nicole or Waverly, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't say them to me. Mm-hmm. So that confuses me. That might be a nightmare.
Maybe, because, like, Wynonna was, like, dressed in that, too. And...
yeah, I mean, Wynonna, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So that might have just been a nightmare.
It could have been. We'll see.
Like, maybe Nicole actually did do something, and then because she did that, she ran off.
Mm-hmm.
And then, preceding that, she had a nightmare that Waverly didn't want her anymore.
Yeah.
That could happen. I could see that. But really, I don't really foresee anything that Nicole could do that would turn Waverly against her. Because as soon as Nicole does something evil or batshit, like, Waverly would just be like, something is wrong with her and we need to fix her. We need to get my Nicole back. You know? Yeah. And then, like, they'd fix her and everything would be fine and they'd end up getting married anyways. Like, I feel like that's just the type of relationship and understanding that they have.
Yeah.
You know? The same with Wynonna and Dog. Like, either of them go batshit on each other and they're like, we need to get the real version back because something happened.
Yeah.
You know? Like, yeah.
It's my opinion. It's like, it's not yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You're not doing this intentionally because it's not you.
Right.
Like, you know, you have to do something horribly wrong in order
I think if they did something that wrong, then they would have no shadow of a doubt that something was wrong with them.
No, I know, but I just mean, like, what you were saying where, you know, even if they did something, like, really bad, they would still stay with them because they have that kind of a relationship and that kind of understanding.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know. I think we pretty much talked about everything.
I think so.
So...
I mean, I don't know how many two-parters there's going to be in this season.
Right. I hate that it's a two-parter next week, because we're already leaving off on cliffhangers every week.
Well, that's the type of show it is.
I know.
But part 2 of Holy War is going to be episode 6, so we're going to be halfway through the season.
No!
Not next week, but the week after. Because next week is episode 5, so...
Right.
And if there's 12 episodes, like the last 2 seasons have had, then that means we're halfway through.
Right. Okay. Well, I guess
until next time, always keep fighting for your family.
We'll get it